Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me for the first of a couple of videos on my amateur radio antics on my recent holiday to Brixham in Devon. In this video, as well as catching up with Mike M0XMX from Ham Radio Vlog, he's got a really great channel which I'll link below, I'll be showing you some awesome radio and communications related things in the area. So Mike was staying in Exmouth, around 16 miles away, and I was of course in the fishing town of Brixham. So we'll get chatting to Mike first, and in a minute I'll show you the owner of these interesting marine radars. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Mike 3, Hotel Yankee. You on frequency, Mike?
This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray Portable. Yeah, good morning, Lewis. Super strong signal, sir. Do you want a QSY 145350, over?
Yep, decimal 350, catch you there.
Yeah, no problem, Lewis. Good morning. I'm videoing this, by the way, just to let you know. And what a fabulous morning it is. You're at 5 and 8 into my little handy there, Lewis. Back to you.
Yep, you are fluctuating between 5 and 8 and 5 and 9 to me, Mike, but I only know that looking at the meter. I can't hear any audible difference. Just at North Fursum, so just above the town of Brixham in Torbay. And yeah, it's a gorgeous morning. I'm just overlooking the breakwater. There's a lot of noisy crows. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I'm filming as well for a video, and I'm using the Yaesu FT-4X. Back to you, but great to speak to you.
Yeah, roger that, Lewis. Well, there's a fair bit of distance between us, and there's also 4 cruise ships as well between us as well. And yeah, lovely audio, by the way, no problem whatsoever from the FT-4X there. I think that's the new one, isn't it? I'm using the good old faithful, the FT-60, with a Diamond RH77CA. And a rat tail counterpoise. So yeah, I think I don't know what the line of sight is, Lewis. I took a guess at 20 miles, but it may be a little bit more or less than that. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, no worries, Mike. I'm just using the FT-4X on the stock antenna. But yeah, no, you're absolutely storming into Brixham here. And there is quite a difference, quite a distance, sorry, between us. Yeah, I'd say around 20-25 miles. I know Exeter is around 30 miles from here, and obviously you're in Exmouth. So yeah, around a good 20 miles, Mike. So that's pretty good. So second proper QSO on this radio. I spoke to somebody yesterday, briefly, G0CAS. He was up at Exeter on high ground. I heard another station on Exmouth as well. And there was someone around in Lyme Regis, but I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I brought Teddy out for his morning walkies, or morning evacuation, whatever you want to call it. And literally all we've done is we've walked up to the top of the hill, which is less than a 10-minute walk. And I'm looking down over the fabulous blue water, and the tide looks like it's, I don't know, it might be going out. Yeah, it's going out actually. And it looks like it's going to be another fabulous day for us, Lewis, down here. We really couldn't have picked a better week to have down in this beautiful part of the world. Yeah, just stood here, just brought Teddy out for his walk, and we're only a 10-minute walk from the caravan site, just up the top of the hill. This is actually the coastal path that will walk you all the way around. Well, I suppose somehow you've got to get over the River Ex, but all the way around to where you are, I guess, in probably 30 or so miles. So yeah, it's a lovely point of transmission. This is, Lewis. Back to you.
Yeah, M3HHY mobile returning. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. You mentioned the cruise ships as well. Yeah, I could, from where I'm staying, I could only see 2, and then I came into the town yesterday and I could see 3, and then I was up on Berry Head and realised that there was 5 there. The P&O cruisers, aren't they? I was listening to the marine traffic yesterday, and there was a trawler. He dropped some nets near them, and he went on the radio and said, basically, he's staying there. He said, I hope you're not going anywhere anytime soon, because I've just dropped nets. And the captain come on and said, yeah, we're at anchor and we'll be for the foreseeable. So it's something, they're in storage, aren't they, for the quarantine. I don't think anybody's on them, but all the lights were lit up last night. I'm assuming you can see them from where you are. All the lights were all lit up last night, and both the ones I can see here had their engines running most of the day yesterday. So I'm assuming they're just keeping things ticking over. And obviously, I suppose keeping them on is better than leaving them virtually switched off and having to maintain them. But yeah, I've got a marine radio on me here, Mike. It's in my bag. So let's do a marine range test. No, I'm just kidding. that'll get people talking. Yeah, the marine traffic's been pretty busy around here, which is nice. I'm using the Retivis RT-55, and it seems to be doing quite well. Back to you, M3HHY Mobile. So there were numerous cruise ships around 8 miles from Brixham, just in the next bay, and these are stored here for the foreseeable future due to the current pandemic situation. They came and went between here and Southampton over the week, and there were also numerous others around the coast at Weymouth. Here you can see a couple of the cruise ships moored up from different views, Brixham and Oddicombe. I'm using the Nikon P1000 camera to capture these, and the quality appears to be hampered, but it's just the massive amount of atmospheric disturbance between me and the ships. You can see numerous bits of radar and communications equipment on the ships, and they could be heard throughout the week on my Retivis RT-55 marine radio, talking to fishing vessels and sending their tender vessels into Torquay Harbour.
Yeah, fine business and all that. Yeah, so you're quite right. The cruise ships, or rather the British-based cruise ships, are all out of action because of COVID. So yeah, Roger, they'll be minimum crewed, maintenance and security and that kind of stuff, and they'll just have their auxiliary engine running just for powering the heating and lighting and stuff like that, the emergency systems. And yeah, Roger, on the VHF, the marine VHF, well, I have still got my marine VHF licence. However, as you probably know, it's not legal to use it from land. So yeah, unless Teddy keys it up accidentally, I don't think there's much chance of me going on channel 16 and calling Pan Pan. There you go. Back to you, Lewis, from M0XMX Portable.
So I did manage to pick up a French marine station on the RT-55, but I didn't hear much else from Brixham as the line of sight between my location and France was blocked by Berry Head.
Your maximum draft is 4.8 meters, you are 6 persons on board, and your cargo is fastest board. Your total weight is 2173 metric tons. Welcome, sir. Please give me the state of your bunker, gasoil, lube oil.
So before I go back to my QSO with Mike, let me quickly show you the former Coast Guard station in Brixham Harbour. This is now operated by MTS, which appear to manage marine operations around Tor Bay, including the pilot boat and other bits and pieces. There's a mast on the site with what appears to be marine VHF dipoles, and also a seagull nest about halfway up. So this is Dartmouth. This is the place I visited after I wrapped up with Mike, and it's a beautiful river town just round the coast from Brixham, and is home to the Royal Naval College, who have an old Royal Navy ship for training, as well as a number of smaller boats in their fleet moored just up the river. So we'll get back to Mike for now, but stay tuned for the steam train ride to Dartmouth from Paignton at the end of the video.
Yeah, nothing heard, Lewis. It was a few French stations, actually, so picking up quite a lot of French stations this morning, over.
Yeah, I've heard a few people mention that, but I've not heard anything. There was apparently French repeaters coming in last night, but I've not heard anything myself. But I say I'm only on the stock antenna. I didn't bring any other antennas with me because I thought I'd have a bit of a break from radio this week and videos. But here we are, second day in, doing a YouTube video. But no, it's all good fun. Oh, you said about marine VHF as well. Yeah, let me get my radio one sec, so you can see there. It's a nice little radio, and it has really fast scan on it as well, which is good. Yeah, and you've got a marine license. See, inland, well, like sort of really inland, you hear PMR users on marine channels well away from water, around the 156 megs. Part of the band, so you do hear the odd PMR user, because I've been scanning marine band and picked up PMR users and thought, oh, that's odd. But yeah, they do sort of dual allocate the spectrum well away from land, for like low power and stuff like that. Back to you, M3HHY Mobile.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I was sat on Berry Head last night, yesterday lunchtime, as you know, and with this little handy, I was listening to Solent Coast Guard. So, they've obviously got the ability to transmit a lot further because their antennas are a lot higher up than mine was. But, in actual fact, I've been sat right up on the north side of Somerset, Western-super-Mare, with a fairly decent 2-metre antenna up vertical. And I've been able to pick up Solar and Coast Guard from down there, and the whole of the South Coast in terms of Coast Watch and shipping forecasts and stuff like that. So, yeah, the marine frequency, if you get up high enough, you can get some serious distance, and especially down here on the South Coast, you know, picking up France and stuff like that is really not really a problem. But, you know, it's all RF, isn't it, at the end of the day, so it all abides by the same principles.
Really good. I can hear Holyhead Coast Guard from my QTH up in Stockport in Greater Manchester here. Holyhead Coast Guard quite nicely. But they've consolidated a lot of the marine stations now, haven't they? So they used to have one in Liverpool, didn't they? But it all sort of amalgamated into Holyhead and things like that. So yeah, but I've got the radio with me. I'm going to keep this handheld with me and see what we can get. But yeah, Bury Head was really nice yesterday. Nice to see the marine VHF dipoles up there on the mast. Right, Mike, I'm going to say 7-3 because I'm going to go and catch the rest of them, make sure they're all ready, and then we're going to head out on the road down to Dartmouth. But cheers for the chat. It's been great to hook up with you. Finally, I look forward to seeing the video you get out of it as well if you do. And yeah, I'll say 7-3 to you, 7-3 to Teddy, and we'll catch you further down the log from M3HHY Mobile in Brixham.
Yeah, thanks for that, Lewis. Take care, and hopefully the sun keeps shining on both of us. Speak to you soon. M0XMX Portable, 7-3. Bye-bye.
7-3, Mike. Have a good one. Catch you later. So I hope you enjoyed that quick catch up with Mike. Stay tuned for the next video when we'll be calling CQ from the cliffs of Bury Head and looking at some more radio related things around Brixham. And as promised, here is the train ride from Paignton over to Dartmouth.